So you wanna be a pro, but your team ain't fine? You gotta hit me up to get a pimped outside.
You've got to pimp my side.
Damn right.
You've got to pimp my side. Hello everyone, my name is Bodens and welcome back to Pimp My Side. This is a series where in the style of Pimp My Ride, we go and pimp out one of my subscribers' teams with around 150,000 coins using informed team of the seasons and turning the squad into a cool hybrid usually as well. If you'd like to leave a like on the video, that would be awesome. If we get up to 400, I'll try and release another one of these maybe this week or early next week. So if you could do that, that'd be awesome. Leave a like, leave a comment on whatever you thought about the video, and of course follow me on Twitter if you'd like your side to be pimped, and also check out my second channel, links in the description, for Minecraft videos. Anyway guys, so we're going to get started with this episode, and this morning I just woke up and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pimp someone's side. So I tweeted out, anyone around for a Pimp My Side, tweet me your current team and I may pick you to play me, and of course you have to play me, and if you win against me then you will have your side pimped. And Kai actually tweeted me this team, and as you can see it's just kind of a Serie A side, nothing too much to brag about. It's kind of simple, probably a good team, and it did actually do well against me. So in the first match, it took about an hour to get into a match. My controller was messing up, my batteries, everything like that, and there you go, you can see his team in the starting menu. And in the first game, it was up until the first half, and I actually disconnected halfway through that. So he said we'd play one more half, and whoever wins, you know, whoever wins would be the decision. And so in this next game, he actually did go and take the lead with a nice cross, with a nice header, and everything's nice in these days. More or less they're scoring against me. However, just a few minutes later, Royce goes and breaks through, and with a simple little pass into the bottom right corner. Basically, this team was my Bundesliga side. You know, I'm going to try and win against you. I want you to try and work so your side can be pimped. 2 minutes later, anyway, again, Royce comes and runs along with a great over-the-top through ball, and he actually comes and sticks that with his weak foot into the top left corner. And then after that, guess what happened? Virgin Media struck and I disconnected again. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go and tweet this guy because I have messed him around so much, and I actually just said, you know, you've won, because I disconnected twice. It took me about an hour to get into a game because of my controller battery pack messing up, and you know, he did say, thanks man, you deserve it to win though, GG, which is good game. So I did feel he actually deserved to win, because you know what, matches can run either way in these, and I have messed him around so much that he deserved his side to be pimped. So I told him to send over the team that he just won against me with, and this was that team. Looking in the defence now, you can see Balzaretti, Mexes, Marchetti, Campagro, I think it is, and Lichtsteiner all at the back. A strong defence. You know, there's two central defenders, not too strong. I'm probably going to replace them, and actually what I do is pretty crazy in this one. So as you can see in the midfield, a really strong midfield as well, but all, you know, cheap, all nothing to brag about to your mates. This is what I do on Pimp My Side. I make sure your team is braggable. And up front, there you go, a brilliant striker, but I'm going to go and replace a lot of this team. So as you can see right now, we're moving everybody apart from Hamzik. That is what I thought to do today. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to keep it, you know, a little bit Serie A oriented, but going to turn it into a nice hybrid, and all revolving around Hamzik, and that is exactly what I do. So starting off up front, we're going to go and place Cavani up there, and you know, Cavani is a great striker. His normal card is much better than his informed, if you was ever wondering, so make sure to spend the money on his normal card. So that's what I did for this guy, and of course we place him in the squad up front. Next one to go along with him is actually going to be Suarez. Now I placed him in the squad because I wanted to break off into a little bit of BPL and to add some Suarez swagger into the squad, and Suarez is one of the best players on the game easily. You'll see one of the goals he scored as well at the end, but of course my connection wasn't too good today, so I couldn't play too many games. It was a bit annoying. I played about 3 games and got a few goals in the squad. And so the next thing I decided to do was actually to replace a Hamzik with a first informed Hamzik. I was actually going to put, you know, like 4 informs in the squad, but informs lately have risen in price quite a lot, so I had to spend 60k on Hamzik, which is quite a lot. I was only expecting to spend like 40k, but there you go, first informed Hamzik slots into the squad. And next in the squad is going to be a link to Luis Suarez, and that is David Silva at the centre forward position. And he is a great player. I really enjoyed him in this squad, and definitely noticed his stats, dribbling and passing, just being so good. I made sure to put him in there mainly for his passing, so we could get some balls to the up front. And so this is what it looks like with those in the squad. Ignore the fact that Luis Suarez and David Silva should be the other way around. It's Cavani getting a big strong green link with Hamzik, and of course Luis Suarez in there sat next to David Silva. Those two people are going to now allow us to break off into some BPL players, and that is exactly what we're going to buy next. And at the CDM role, I decided to actually pick Xavi Garcia, 1,000 coins for a brilliant CDM player, and he is Spanish and in Manchester City, just like David Silva, so that means that is the only links David Silva needs, because of course having that means you can just get 9 chemistry no matter what. And for the right back, I actually decided to go with Sanya, 2,000 coins. His stats aren't amazing, but it's his high defensive work rate that I really looked at as a BPL player, so I decided to plonk him in there, and I actually really enjoyed him at that right back position because he stayed at right back. You know, I don't always like my fullbacks running up, and that is exactly what Sanya doesn't do. He just stays back, and he is a solid defender. And now with those in the squad, you can see what it's looked like, that BPL section looking the strongest possible. And you know, David Silva, Javi Garcia, Suarez and Sanya are going to tear some stuff up. So now it's time to look at the left-hand side of the pitch, and that is why I wanted to choose some more Serie A players, so going back to his actually original squad. But this time I'm going to put a first in form Marquisio out there, costing 79,000 coins, the highest priced player in the squad by far, and this guy was a great CDM player, and he's actually my preferred position for Marquisio. I feel that he is just strongest at CDM, and he's the most profound there. And the left back to join him will actually be De Sigli, basically because he's Italian and Juventus, just like Marquisio. So that means no more links for either of those two, and that means for the defenders, we can actually break off into some pretty cool hybrids now. So that is a Serie A side complete. Of course, I'm going to be applying formation cards to the team, which will happen at the end of the video. And as you can see, that side is actually looking insanely strong now. Now for the defender's choice, it's going to be a tough one. However, I eventually decided for a Liga 1 defensive central positions, and this is why, because Sacco, Yanga, Mbiwa, and another brilliant player, and it is Mandanda, and these three are just so solid at the back. It's crazy. They're like the perfect triple pairing, and I absolutely love them. You know, pace, defensive stats, and the goalie I really enjoy. Of course, mixed opinions on goalies all the time. You can change them out with another French goalie if you wish, but I really enjoy Mandanda as well. And with those three in the squad, that is what it looks like. Almost completed now. Just got to apply the formation cards. But as you can see, Yanga and Mbiwa does get a nice link with Sanya, meaning that everybody is on 9 chemistry once the formation cards are applied. And that is the team complete, guys. Looking at it, I am absolutely just overwhelmed with it, because it is just a fantastic team. First in form, Hamzik, first in form, Marquisio, sat alongside Cavani, David Silva, Javi Garcia, Luis Suarez, Sanya, Yanga Mbiwa, Sacco, De Sigli, and finishing off with Mandanda. That is one of the strongest sides I've ever built, and the 4-2-3-1 formation for this team just worked absolutely brilliantly. You can see there Kai really did enjoy his squad. He said he was enjoying my Pimped Out squad. All credits to Mr. Bonus. So thank you very much for just being a great subscriber and just liking the videos and watching them and stuff like that. He of course included a picture of the team on his account. And anyway guys, I think that is it. So enjoy the goals at the end. Follow me on Twitter if you'd like your side to be pimped in the future. Leave a like on this video. If we get up to 600, that would really be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.